I mean, my big thing, and the comment that I even said on Final Fantasy XI was that actually I wonder how many likes that has. I know that they fired back at me. Was that it's a story that not everyone has heard, and ergo it's something that might actually be very useful for people to know. Yana.
Yep. One of these days I need to sit down and try and record a let's play of it.
11.
Yeah. It would just be a lot of edit work for me.
Right. Hey, Ziza.
At least to start out with.
Until you get to a Doolin where.
Well, basically until I get to the point that I can level up to 99, I'd have to cut out any story that shows up and make sure I put it in the proper series that I'm going to... Because I want to divide it up, separate the grind from the actual story, so I can present the story in like a little sub-series of it, you know?
Right.
So if I were to do this, then before I upload anything, I would have the grind to level 99 as a red mage done, and I would have the Sandoria storyline completely done. And I would probably have bits and pieces of a couple of different storylines that I would have to just hang on to the video footage for. Like, I know stepping into Port Juno gives you a cutscene for the beginning of a crystalline prophecy. And
A lot of different places you actually.
yeah. I know there's a place in Winders that starts off the cutscenes for a Shantoto Ascension. I would have to get some of the cutscenes for Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, because I would need to go far enough into Rhapsodies of Vana'diel to get all the trusts. The ability to have 5 trusts out at once. Of course, with the grind anyway, I would be required to get up to rank 5 at least. Just because you absolutely need some of the key items that you get from that mission to be able to access the area that you need to go to do the 3rd limit break. If you remember. Remember when you went for the Magicite and you had to get all those key items that let you deeper into the 3 Beastmen strongholds?
Oh yeah, and then there was one of Wonders that was just a nightmare. That.
Yeah.
I'm trying to forget, thank you very much.
You know what? I probably ought to equip Predict before it's too late. Leave this trash to me.
Meanwhile, he fights as if it's a Dissidia then.
I'm guessing that the dude that he's fighting must be, what's his face? Enkidu.
Probably. Enkidu.
Oh, excellent. Okay, 293. What can I do with 3? That's Starfall, which causes death and 2 times damage.
To everyone?
Yes. It works like Meteor.
Cool.
So, probably don't want to do that.
That could be fun.
Well, it works like Meteor, so it could miss.
Ah. Blue skies. Harshen my buzz.
Okay, let's see. We're at 0, which I think is cleansing. Yeah. And I want to go to 7 for blessing.
Makes you rather do like the animation.
I guess if I do enough damage, I might be able to bypass the script that makes Enkidu show up.
Let's see. Apparently not.
Haha!
Cool.
Yeah, I kind of like Oracle. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. My big worry when I rolled Oracle was that, well, first I thought the abilities would be too random. Then I learned it's not random at all. And then I thought, oh, well, maybe the damage is going to be pathetic. But no, it's pretty solid.
How about she cleanse? Does cleanse hit all enemies?
Yes.
That's nice.
And the fact that the MP value is perfectly set up that you can just go between a rank 2 and a rank 3 and alternate between cleanse and blessing.
Pretty cool.
That's just a combo made in heaven right there. Probably should equip Read Ahead again.
Only if you read ahead first.
Gotta admit, I'm making pretty good progress with very few random encounters.
Yes, you are. You didn't even say that you're making very little progress, or very few progress, with very few random.
Oh gosh, earblood.
Oh, was that me?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to move my headphone through wires because it was tangled.
Alright, time for the barrier tower. Do you think I should get reflect rings?
Nah, you'll be fine.
I probably should get 2 reflect rings just for the magic tower.
Just for the memes. If life was memes, then memes were life.
So I'll probably leave predict on for now. Get back! One of these days I might actually finish the City of Duodecim.
Including all the extra content?
Yeah. See, all all I ever did in that game was, since I played the hell out of the original, I didn't bother doing the recycled storyline stuff from the first game. So I only did.
Those never unlocked Feral Chaos.
Yeah, I never unlocked Feral Chaos.
It is a pain in the posterior. It's an insanely long process. It has some fights that are truly just insanity. In fact, it has like two fights that are actually insanity. It's like they take too long to get into. It's not worth it.
But I only did the new stuff.
Don't know if there's a way to beat some of those fights without cheesing. To be perfectly honest.
Hey, a win's a win, right?
Yeah, but if you have to cheese like Starfall over and for like an hour straight, you know, there's a moment where it's like, why is this perfect? Like the Reflex Knight or the Reflex Knight.
I think this is a trap chest.
It's a trap.
It's a trap! It is a trap indeed.
Tis indeed a trap.
I don't know how much Golem's actually going to help me here. Oh, I guess it's doing some work. I figured they would use like some lightning-based attacks. Well, I took that out without much trouble. To get a useless blood sword. 9,000 gil.
Hey, Bloodsword's not useless. You can use it to defeat the final boss in like 2 hits.
Wrong game.
Oh yeah. Oops, never mind. It is useless though. Furion's Bay.
I would really like to get 2 reflect rings.
I like the look at this level. It's a cool zone. I like really elaborate towers in games. I don't know why.
I'm just glad that they had the foresight to, like, remove the foreground right around you.
Yeah, that does occur. I mean, it's what they occasionally choose
I was watching GDQ this morning and saw someone playing the WiiWare Contra game. And there was this one level that had a busy foreground, but whenever his character passed by some of the foreground objects, they would go kind of transparent. And I was like, this is a good idea. Why don't more people that insist on littering their foregrounds with stuff do this?
I mean, it does break immersion. Actually, I don't
I
think
I do not care about immersion. Gameplay should be first and foremost.
I mean, I care about immersion, but I think that that's actually sacrifice for some agent in that specific instance. that's a pain in the butt. Not a good idea. Just have foreground obstacles block the ending. I also do like how they have it to what's that word? Where it moves at different rates from the regular rates.
Parallax.
Parallax. I do like how they have a parallax. I should know parallax.
I mean, I don't mind foreground objects in games where, like, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, like, most RPGs, I would say if you're in a situation where you can't see where you're actually going, that it's an issue. But, you know, it's not like, oh, you're going to die because you couldn't see the half of the pixels of this platform were obscured by the foreground or something like that, you know?
There's always the no, I've been
You remember when we were playing Cuphead, we had some issues with the foreground on a couple of the fights.
right. And it gets very busy stages.
Yeah.
There's always one thing to remember about Cuphead. You know, that is that the glass is always half
Hmm.
full. Haha. I still like the ending where you become like evil demon Cupheads instead. That's a cool ending.
I bet the fights with Reflect Knights are better inside than they are outside.
Why?
I know there's a lot more enemies you can fight outside.
So are Reflect Knights people?
Yeah.
So why would people join Exta? Hey, you've been mooned.
Yep. That just reminds me of that one boss in Cuphead now.
Yep.
Those freaking UFOs.
Yep. The genie boss.
Do what?
What boss was that? That wasn't the genie?
No, that was Hildeberg,
Oh,
the blimp.
right.
And she shot the constellations at us or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And there were some cool ones like Sagittarius and the like.
I got one of my reflect rings. Just need one more.
Now you must reflect upon what you have done today.
Yeah, it does seem like I'm getting more reflect knights inside than I was outside.
I would like to see an entire book devoted to the story of the Reflect Knight. How he joined Exta, why, what kind of training he had, his hopes and dreams. You know, all of these questions, all of these stories, it, all of the suffering that he had to endure to get to where he is today, and how in a single hit you dashed everything that he was and could ever be.
I'm sure his training amounted to I'm rubber, you're glue. Everything you say bounces off me and sticks to you.
So basically every middle school fight ever.
Yeah.
Oh hey look, it's the calculator from Final Fantasy Tactics.
That's a weird job that I don't understand.
I mean, it's a lot like Oracle. It's just like, I mean, Oracle from this game.
Well, I mean, I'm figuring out how Oracle works.
Calculator has logic to it as well. It just takes a lot of foreplanning.
Maybe when we do Final Fantasy Tactics as part of the Friday Fantasy series, I'll try to learn how Calculator works.
Oh, I never figured it out. I just know that it is useful. Some people like it. But...
I hear it's broken if you know how to use it.
Right. Well, I mean, it's mostly just getting multiples of numbers and using the correct multiples of numbers tactic. It's just, who wants to plan that far ahead?
My favorite class in Final Fantasy Tactics is the Dark Knight.
The
Like-
one you get and the new one?
Yeah. Bar none, the best job. Because if you combine that with Blade Grasp from the Samurai,
You're invincible.
yeah, you permanently lower your faith, permanently raise your brave, and equip Blade Grasp. And as a Dark Knight, you are basically invulnerable. And when you do take damage, you can just use your Dark Sword ability to drain health from the enemy.
Yeah, I created a party with 3 Dark Knights and 2 Ultimate Power. I think one was just an Ultimate White Mage type, and the other was an Ultimate Black Mage type. And I did that before making it to the Trade City.
I really would have liked to utilize a Onion Knight, but unfortunately you have to play a lot of multiplayer for that.
Hey, I like playing the multiplayer with you.
Yes, but you have to grind the multiplayer to get the Onion equipment.
I'm hoping they release Final Fantasy Tactics again soon on, I think, PC or PlayStation 4.
Are you sure it's not on Steam?
Let me double check, but I'm 90% certain it's not. I know there are games like it that have released.
Because I know they ported War of the Lions to mobile, and then they ported a lot of their mobile ports over to Steam. You should just get yourself a PlayStation TV and hack it. Actually, you don't even need to hack it for that game, because that one's on PSN, if I'm not mistaken.
What's the game I have? I have
It's a trap! Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. This could have gone better.
Now you can reflect on your mistakes. Dull Seal Arbiter's Mark is supposed to be a Final Fantasy Tactics thing. But it looks like it's something there.
did it. And I got another coral ring. Oh, gold hairpin. Yeah, I can definitely put that to some use. Do I want it on Fists or do I want it on Lena? Because Lena can use... You know what? I'm going to put it on Lena. I was just thinking about it. It's like it'll be a little bit easier to manipulate her MP if I have values that don't end in 0.
Multiplayer tactical games. Like you would think there would be. Look at many. Oh, look up Turkish guy. And Hero by Tag. Not single player. Ah. There. There we go. Wargroove.
Oh, Wargroove is supposed to be like Advance Wars, I believe.
Ah. Oh yeah, it looks like that.
So the multiplayer is probably Versus.
Tactical RPG bundle. It's a tactical RPG.
I don't know. Tactical RPGs really aren't my thing, though. They're very slow.
I can understand. I just like the ability of, I don't know. I just like having my own little army and I customize it. Decide what they like what they can do, and then I can make set up all these cool things going on and see how they do against other enemies. I've realized I care less about like tactical games and I just care more about like management systems. Why I play games like City Skylines.
Okay, that was kind of bullcrap. He killed 2 people. Why?
Live by the sword tactics.
I think I want Galoof to be on his feet, though.
That was It's a roguelite tactical game. That looks cool, actually. But it's coming out next year.
I kind of like Predict because it actually makes my monk useful.
Is it cool script? It's mostly PvP. That looks cool too. Looks like a. I'll try that. That's coming out also. You can build a pretty castle. I like castles.
Why is Ferris hasted?
Don't be hasty.
Wait, she's not hasted. Why is she flashing? Oh, that's regen. Okay.
Be careful, Fist's about to be eaten.
Oh, nah, he's got plenty of time before he gets eaten. The future brings cleansing.
I like how Titan comes down. He's like, it's hammer time. Right?
Pretty much. Easy peasy. I still need to unlock Atomos in Final Fantasy XI. I still need Atomos in Odin and Kashi.
And Alexander?
No, I got Alexander. But I do also need Siren, but I can't do that until I complete Rhapsodies. Because now Siren is a summon in the game. They did that a couple months ago.
Cool.
So, I would just like to remind everybody that Bart is afraid of heights.
Caesar, no. My favorite character.
He just like his name because it's got an X in it.
Yeah, he's actually in Organization 13.
Yeah, his actual name is Tase because he's going to tase you. Ironic that he goes out from an electric blast.
Don't tase me.
Don't tase me, bro. So, does this seem like something that someone who's afraid of heights would do?
Yes. Also, didn't the same ending basic to a character that happened in Final Fantasy 3?
You know, I'm going to be honest. I don't remember a lot of the details of that game.
Well, I wouldn't remember his name. I think another character like some sort of machine tower or something. Turn it off.
Well, I know there's Desh, who has a faux sacrifice. He ends up showing up later alive and well.
Right, that was what I was thinking about with Dash. But still, it's the same sort of idea. Even though he does survive. Somehow.
Alright, now we gotta just wait a minute and let Galoof mope. A moment of silence for Zizat.
Press F to pay respects. Yeah, Galoop's death in this game is
This line always strikes me as so weird. Zizat, you ass. It's such a weird line. Like, who calls somebody an ass? Usually it's an asshole, or
I've called people nasty.
you ass. Yeah, I know you've called people an ass before. You were like 3 when you called me one.